The Quality Street Gang was a name given to a group of criminals operating in Manchester, England, in the 1960s, 1970s and 1980s. Although the group was considered by some senior officers in the Greater Manchester Police to be the instigators of much of Manchester's major crime, many others believe that the gang was nothing more than a social friendship between a group of men, most of whom had criminal records. Certainly in the 20 or so years that the group was supposedly organizing the city's crime, none of its alleged members was ever convicted of serious crimes. The Quality Street Gang was reportedly named after an advertisement for Quality Street Confectionery which featured a group of fashionably dressed people. As the gang walked into a pub, a wag supposedly shouted, "It's the Quality Street Gang," and the name stuck. Another story says the name came about because most of the gang members were overweight. The gang was at one point attached to a story about the Grey Twins coming to Manchester to expand their interests outside London, but being turned around at Manchester Piccadilly station and put back on the train to the capital. In 2008, Daniel Flood gave evidence in a High Court hearing that his father, Douglas Firkin Flood, had been a member of the gang who had been involved in the fight, although the claim was later denied by Flood's son, Ian, who pointed out that several conflicting versions of the story exist. The former gangster associated with the craze, Frankie Fraser, doubts that the incident ever happened, as the craze traveled exclusively by car and were uninterested in expanding their territory outside London. Manchester United football hooligan Colin Blaney has said that members of the Quality Street Gang had links to a criminal element within the gang of hooligans associated with that club, which was known as the Intercity Jibbers, and carried out armed robberies together in Holland. The book includes a photograph alleged to show a Quality Street Gang member at the wedding of Intercity Jibbers member John "The Grid" McKee, whom Blaney alleges was also heavily involved in the Dutch underworld. In 1986, John Stalker, then Deputy Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police, was suspended over accusations that, among other things, he had attended social events at which members of the gang were present. Stalker was later cleared. References in contemporary culture. Alex Murphy referred to Salford's successful rugby league team of the 1960s and 1970s as the Quality Street Gang, a reference to the money spent on transfer fees. The Thin Lizzy song, "The Boys Are Back in Town," is believed to be a reference to the Quality Street Gang, as also was their song, "Johnny the Fox Meets Jimmy the Weed." Jimmy the Weed was the nickname for Jimmy Donnelly, who was for many years associated with the gang. Philomena Lynott, the mother of Phil Lynott, the singer-songwriter of the band, ran the Clifton Grange Hotel in Whalley Range at the time, and it was there that some of the alleged gang members met, along with show business people and sports stars such as George Best. The band became friendly with these people. References. Further reading. Donnelly, Anthony, Donnelly, Christopher, Spence, Simon, 2013. Still Breathing. The True Adventures of the Donnelly Brothers, From Organized Crime to Kings of Fashion. Black and White Publishing. ISBN 978-1-845027339. Donnelly, Jimmy, 2011. Jimmy the Weed. Inside the Quality Street Gang. Milo Books. ISBN 978-1903854976. Swords, Jimmy, 2010. Street Fighting Man. The Inside Story of Britain's Greatest Mob. Mainstream Publishing. ISBN 978-1-845966201.